All right, Patreon friends, got another video for you here. I'm doing some work here with the sensitivity drills, and I got a couple examples here of Let's take a quick look at some of these, and then I'll discuss a little bit after. Test. Sensitivity drill. Zero 005. Zero 005. So basically what's happening here, this is a series of dimensional sensitivity drills, and what I like about this example is that you can see as exercising it, working the muscle, it builds. You can see it build. I'm looking for something now. Working through some autonomic nervous system stuff here to try to get a connection here with the cerebral peduncle, and I'm not getting anything. So it's in there. Now I gotta go in and find it. Something familiar. That was more like an something familiar about this look. Like an aesthetic, right there. A pure emotional sensation of some type of familiarity. This is the target here. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is like some kind of a water facility plant or some servers or some. I don't know what that is. But this is the target. I don't know what the familiarity is of it because I don't have enough feedback other than the image here. Like, maybe I was there. Or I know the location. Trying to comprehend the familiarity element of it, but I get beyond it. What's it? Now I gotta go in. I'm looking. So basically, I'm going in, I'm bringing my awareness, I'm in my brain stem, and I'm looking for dimensional, the dimensional sensations that are stimulated inside of the cerebral peduncle here in my brain stem. So I'm looking for elements of that. I'm looking around. No perceptions are coming into my awareness. I go and try some more of the autonomic nervous system stuff through the ideogram to see if that's going to stimulate it. It eventually does get stimulated, but I'm working my way through it till I can get something that feels, that has the quality that I'm looking for. I got to go back in. Looking, looking. All the movements, everything, eyes open, eyes closed, everything is about getting into the movement is important. It's about getting into that part of my brain. And almost got it, almost got it. Almost there. Wait, go, look, wait. Wait for it. Boom, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Watch what happens here. Boom, you see that?
Something
I just found it.
like that.
I just found it.
Tall sticking up.
A main dimensional here. It took me a while to find it because I'm getting warmed up. I'm getting warmed up. So that was that one. So the dimensional came through. Now I go into the second exercise here. This is the target. It's a water target with a duck. The main thing is we're dealing with a water target.
This. Brainstem sensitivity drill 0007. 0007.
Looking, looking. I'll zip a little bit along because again I'm going through checking my nervous system. Any ideogram is going to help or bring it through. Nope, got to look, 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 look. I'm in there, moving around. Try some more of those things. Ooh, that looked like something. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's been acquired. It's in there. I gotta find it. That's the purpose of these drills, is to go in and find it. Looking, looking, looking. I'm trying to, right here, I'm trying to comprehend what I'm feeling here.
It's like a weird shape.
It's an unusual looking shape there. But I couldn't really reconcile the shape in my mind.
It's like a.
It had like a bizarre shape to it. I couldn't
bench.
I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't resolve it.
Oh, I mean the feeling is like an underwater scene of like something. Serious.
I don't know if anything else happens here. But I'm underwater, and that's my main gestalt.
Like a
strange kind of shape that I can't really resolve. That's about it. So it was the water, and I was okay with that. Now those are more like that one was starting to hit up into the image or the visual realm. So I wanted to explore more then of the visual realm, or not the visual realm, the visual processings of the brain, of my brain, and how I wanted to get into some visual elements of it, where possibly along the optic nerve that is right around the pons, and it kind of like wraps around the top of the brainstem. But that's an interesting area. But what I'm curious about is how this range of time and space, as I theorize, exists in a state of gravitational radiation. So the radiation element of it, if it stimulates the optic nerve and either provides unimpeded representation of that range in time and space, or if the optic nerve is stimulated by the gravitational radiation, and it may then induce a series of memory comparators to compare in the deciphering of it, to try to resolve it. But this one's, so again, I'm getting warmed up, and it's starting to, I'm moving faster now as I'm getting warmed up.
Test. Brainstem sensitivity drill 0008. 0008.
Need some oxygen.
Yeah, like a circus.
I'm trying to remember what those things are called. Like,
like a pin,
there's a large thing here.
pinwheel.
A Ferris wheel is the word I'm trying to think of, but the only way I can remember it is pinwheel.
Colors and stuff like that.
Okay, so here's what's going on here, is that as I'm getting more warmed up, the visual representation is increasing along with the dimensional sensation end of it. Now, what was striking me curious about in this one here is, and I had to go look this up. It's a phenomena or called I think it's called Aphantasia. Hang on a second. What's it called? It is called Aphantasia. Aphantasia. And that's where an individual has very little or poor visual ability in their mind. And I have that. I've always had it. I've been working on it since the 90s, since the early 90s, to begin to work that muscle, to be able to see things visually in my mind. It's a brain phenomena. Aphantasia. It's where you don't see very clear visual representations in the mind. So it triggered my memory of that, and I had to go look that up. Because anyway, so here the process is happening very quickly. What I'm seeing in my mind is like a circus, and a like a circus scenario with a Ferris wheel, and there's some structures over here. What else happens? I go to look a little bit more, and I'm like, wait a minute, man, I'm just trying to resolve this.
Wait. 0008.
I'm going to go take another look. See, now that's it.
Okay.
That's it. So I go and I look at the feedback, and I'm like, what the? But I see there's a clock right here. I'm thinking maybe that's a clock. Maybe I was you know, from this perspective I was getting it in the clock. But then I had to look closer with a bigger image, and there behind this area is the Ferris wheel. And this looks like some kind of an amusement park here. These look like more elements here, but here's the Ferris wheel. And then I couldn't remember the name, but that's what this was representing, was the Ferris wheel. So I felt good about that. That it was good exercise. It was training. I was, you know, you can see, it was good examples of what a training session looks like, to move into the process where it starts coming through more quickly. But then again, I started thinking about that aphantasia, and how it's like some people have that naturally. They just have that natural internal visual component, and not everybody does. Not everybody does. I am continually having to work mine to increase it and make it, you know, bring it into play, because I didn't have it. Some people, they're saying they're either not born with it, or they're born with a very poor quality of it, or a lower quality of it, and that's what I have. But I'm constantly working on it, and it's coming through. And so it can be applied in remote viewing terms, where I'm not drawing something from like a personal memory or like a test or something for school. This is being stimulated from a gravitational wave of a range of time and space. So that gives it a different quality. I'm starting to lose my ability to make sense. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. So this is just a couple examples as the work continues. Aphantasia. Very interesting experience inside of the brain. You know, it's so funny because I get comments, because I've been doing work on the brain for about 7 years now, and I've gotten so many comments from people saying, "Oh, you're talking about the brain, and it's the soul, and you know, all these kinds of things," which is like, okay, that sounds good to me, but if you don't have a brain, a functioning brain, then you're not having an experience here. I don't know how else to explain that. I don't know how else to explain it, other than these individuals they don't understand what I'm doing. They don't understand my work, because my work isn't to say all of this is like a brain function. The point of this work is that how the brain is processing this type of stimulus, and what state does the stimulant exist in, and how it is affecting us in our brain. Because without the brain, you don't exist in this world. Anyway, it's late. I'm losing my ability to make sense. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and many more to come. Thank you so much for being subscribers. More to come.